Good evening and welcome to Realty Coffee Talk on Awaz Ent in Canada around the world. My name is Tahir Qureshi. I'm a fellow of Roost Issue of Canada and broker of record for City Pro Realty and Brokerage. Today I am delighted and honored to have my MP and Federal Minister Richie Valdez of Streetsville, Mississauga, and Minister of Small Business, my panel guest today. And we're going to talk about the small business and housing initiative available to the federal government. So welcome to Realty Coffee Talk on Awaz Ent.
Thank you so much for having me, Tahir. It's so good to be here. I know it's been a while.
It's been a while. Thank you very much. So since you have taken over the small business portfolio at federal level at the government, we want to learn about it. What are the initiatives that you have taken since you have became a minister of small business?
Yeah,
Can you share some thought with us?
absolutely. So Tahir, you know a bit about my background, but those viewers who aren't familiar with my background, I did 15 years of corporate banking, but I discovered my creative passion baking my daughter's first birthday cake, and that is what was the catalyst for me to become a small business entrepreneur. So to all the small business entrepreneurs who are out there, it's Global Entrepreneur Week. We just celebrated Small Business Month in October. So happy Small Business Month belated to all the incredible small businesses. And so what are we doing as a federal government to support small businesses? We know times are tough and things are challenging. But broadly, what I can say is that we've been very laser focused in ensuring that we're making life more affordable for small businesses. Things can be really difficult. And that includes ensuring that we're creating programs to really level the playing field.
Yeah.
Tahir, giving everyone the opportunity to participate and become an entrepreneur, whether that is ensuring that we're providing a women entrepreneurship strategy to help empower women to become entrepreneurs. We've met many vibrant entrepreneurs in the community, and we're trying to help level the playing field in doing so. And like when I was an entrepreneur, I was in my mid 30s, but imagine if we're able to support young entrepreneurs. And so we've invested in young entrepreneurs. So if you're aged 18 to 39, so you're new, you got these bright ideas, our government has invested in Futurepreneur Canada. And through Futurepreneur Canada, that additional $60 million investment is helping young entrepreneurs get the capital and funds that they need. But I think what's more important is that it's not just about money all the time. It's about having a mentor and someone to be there, to help give you some advice and counsel. And so through Futurepreneur Canada, these investments are vitally important to help our young entrepreneurs, or through a women entrepreneurship strategy, empowering women to give them the opportunity to be able to participate in entrepreneurship, for example.
So question I have for you is that since the program was introduced, there are a couple of things that you have in terms of facilitating credit cards and reduction interest rate, things like that. What are the program and who could benefit from it? And what the level of support is available in terms of financially or mentoring or leadership training program? So can you enlighten us? Is it specific focus to the youth leadership in small business? They're trying to enter into the business, or programs they are there and how they apply for it. So let's talk about one, credit card fee reduction for small business. How this is going to impact the program that you have for that?
Yeah, that's a great question. So do you remember coming out of the pandemic, a lot of us had to go, and when they go into the store, we no longer carried cash.
Yeah.
So what are we doing? We're actually using tapping our credit cards, and those fees on the small business add up through interchange fees.
Yes.
And so for a small business owner, what we've done is we've negotiated agreements with both Visa and MasterCard to reduce their interchange fees by up to 27%. And the good news is to hear this already took effect as of October 19th of last month.
Okay, wow.
So it's small businesses don't have to do anything. Their fees, they'll see a reduction every month that it's going to come down by up to 27%. This is huge savings for small businesses. They will save them $1 billion over 5 years just on those interchange fees alone. So that
means we don't have to apply for it? Let's say it's a business card. I have a business and card. If I were using it, they will reduce the interest rate, or is there saving on the interest payment?
It's the interchange fees.
Okay.
So the interchange fees is what the small business pays to Visa and MasterCard every month, every single time a user makes their tap payment.
Okay.
And so those interchange fees are going to be reduced by up to 27%. And when I made the announcement, I was just here in Dixie at Honey Soul Food, and they have the best cornbread, by the way. They weren't able to allow their customers to pay by Visa and MasterCard because they felt the
Oh,
interchange
there is a
fees were
fee,
too.
yes, about
They thought
3% or 2%, whatever that is.
and because it was so high, they couldn't offer their customers the use of Visa and MasterCard. But now that we've made the changes, now Honey Soul Food and many other businesses can now opt to actually give their customers the chance to pay by Visa and MasterCard.
Okay, so that means the mostly beneficial is the retail people who are using it
Exactly.
for that purpose.
Yeah, many retail, small businesses use credit card
Okay,
payments.
so I was thinking maybe they were going to change the interest rate, but not the case, eh? All right, so there's a benefit because people are trying to, because they avoid this transaction because they have to receive a cut because they're already competing for, to sell the products. And if the client, if the consumer doesn't pay it, they have to deduct from their profit. And that's why I think it's a good idea for that purpose. Now, in terms of the other option they was talking about the Canada carbon rebate program, how it's going to benefit the small business.
Yeah, well, first, let me start off by talking about individuals. So we have many folks here calling in from Mississauga and across Canada. For those families who are receiving the Canada carbon rebate for individuals, they've already been receiving their payments. On average, that's $280 for a family of 4, for example. Yeah. Well, the Canada carbon rebates aren't just for individuals. It's actually also for small businesses. So small businesses, by the end of this year, we're delivering $2.5 billion to approximately 600,000 small and medium-sized enterprises who are corporations. They're going to have a direct deposit if they have it set up, December 15th. Or if they don't have direct deposit set up, it'll be a check in the mail with the Canada carbon rebate. But I want to give an example. Okay, if it's for a small business here in Mississauga that has 10 employees, it's $401 per employee. So that's $4,010 of a Canada carbon rebate being delivered to you by the end of the year.
So that means you have to have a payroll employees?
You got it. Yep.
In order to qualify for that.
Exactly.
So that's the criteria.
That's correct.
Okay, that's good. That's a good thing. And so it's going to be based on number of people the institution has, a company has it, and they've been paying taxes and all that stuff.
Exactly.
So there's an incentive for that. So now you also have Mississauga Housing Accelerator Fund. What is that? I never heard of that. So maybe you tell us, because this is very important for the audience to know about it. There are some programs.
For sure. Well, just at a very high level, right now, the housing, we know in Mississauga in particular, we're dealing with the housing crisis, that it's very similar to something that we were dealing with back in World War II. Yeah. Our government has a plan that's very ambitious to build close to 4 million homes by 2031. And the Housing Accelerator Fund is vitally important because right here in Mississauga, I announced last year $113 million through the Housing Accelerator Fund to build 35,000 homes by 2031 right here in Mississauga. And these funds are really important because we will work directly with the municipalities. You know that sometimes there's a lot of red tape.
So you're bypassing the Ontario government?
We are working directly with municipalities to deliver these funds because the cities have plans. They will come up with a plan for the city to remove red tape, to densify areas close to, say, the GO train stations. And through the Housing Accelerator Fund, we remove those barriers, and that way we can build homes much quicker. And we have those relationships established with many different municipalities across Canada. And that is what we're doing in terms of our ideas. Now, the leader of the Conservative Party, however, unfortunately, the plan that he has put forward is actually to eliminate the Housing Accelerator Fund, which means eliminating the 35,000 homes in Mississauga. And I think that's really unfortunate. We need to continue to work with municipalities to build as many homes as much as possible.
But the Ontario government has a program for building 1.5 million houses in 10 years. How this contradict or be compatible with the federal program?
Anything that the province does is actually complementary. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, we all need to tackle the housing crisis together. Yeah. The only challenge that we're having with the province is the fact that for 2024, they're actually missing their target for developing homes. And so we're encouraging all levels of government to work with us through our Housing Accelerator Fund, through our investments in affordable homes, tackling homelessness. Our government is here with a very robust plan to help build more homes.
So, is these funds that you are giving to the municipality, is there any incentive for the developers or builders? Because I'm also now a licensed builder, and are the program where they can assist them? Is it expediting the process with the planning and development? The city municipality improve their bylaws to accelerate the process of approval and expedite the building permits?
That's a great question. It's exactly it. The Housing Accelerator Fund, by working with the cities, we're trying to eliminate those barriers or issues or red tape to build homes quicker, getting shovels in the ground, and we have the dollars put in place to help projects accelerate. And that's the whole point of the Housing Accelerator Fund. So the more projects that get approved through the city, the faster homes can get built and the faster projects across Mississauga can be built up faster.
Yeah, the biggest challenge that I have seen is not having it all three together, federal, provincial, and municipality work together to have a one window of operation so they can expedite things.
Yeah.
And this is, I have experience because I'm working on quite a few projects with various people. The biggest challenge is the process, approval process, taking time. It takes sometimes almost a year and a half to get things done.
And that's why we've asked the municipalities and the city to say, what can we remove as barriers? And if we can remove those barriers, we have the money in place ready to go to just fast track some of those projects. And I think the city of Mississauga, by working with them diligently, we can definitely do that. And one of the projects right in our own riding, the Cornerstone project just right there on Thomas, that's a perfect example of a project through the housing investments that we've made. We now have they took 2 heritage homes and built an incredible structure that is housing and helping persons with disabilities, helping those who are facing affordability issues. That's a perfectly good project that is now housing incredible residents in Mississauga.
No, fantastic. That's a good news for everyone. The other thing is that my concern also at this particular point is that not only that you're spending so much time and money to give funds to the municipality to approve them, but also there should be a string attached to the developer and builders. Once you got the approval, build it. You don't wait for it, because when you have the approval, and it takes, depending on the subdivision, takes 3 to 4 years to complete. So lots of people, because of what happened in interest rates and all this fluctuation, lots of projects were canceled. So many people can qualify. Appraisal issues at the time of closing, prices gone down. So there are impact. Some builder walk away, they could do it. So there could be some accountability on type of the builders who are getting the license, they're getting the building permit, and they don't proceed with it once they get the approval. So is there anything attached with this kind of acceleration that they make sure whenever they approve, they're going to build those houses as scheduled, whatever they propose into the city?
I think that's a great idea. And the city, what we'll do is we'll work with their plans that they put forth. And part of their plans should ensure that builders are, accelerating projects and actually moving it forward. Again, working with the cities, we should be able to accomplish that type of thing. But with the housing, again, with our investments, the one thing is it's not just important to build homes. We actually have to make homes more accessible to Canadians. Like, you have kids, I have a 15 and 9-year-old. They're one day going to want to buy a home. We've also put measures in place to make it affordable to access the homes as well. One example is, we know many people in Mississauga rent their home.
Yes.
What we're advocating for is, imagine a world where every time you pay your rent, it will count towards your credit score. Tahir, you know how important it is when you're purchasing at an institution, you need to have developed a strong credit rating in order for you to qualify your own home. So by counting your rent payments towards your credit score, that'll get someone closer to buying their own home. We've also introduced 30-year amortizations so that young people who have savings, but with their mortgages being high, they're not able to afford the payments. So the 30-year amortization, which we've put in place, we're able to do that. We're also trying to protect renters and the renters as well with the home renters bill of rights, which is very important. I've heard this loud and clear from renters. And I think finally, it's really important that we encourage more young people to take advantage of the tax-free savings account. Because if you put a little bit of savings away each month, even $100, $200, you can do it through the tax-free savings account or the first-time home buyers plan. By doing this, all your savings over time adds up through your RSPs, and you can take out the money to put towards your first home, tax-free in and tax-free out. Those are the benefits I wish I had to hear. Yeah. I'm like, where was this when I was buying my first home? So there's a lot of advantages now, especially for young people.
Oh, this is incredible. Because I own also a mortgage brokerage, and we found a company that offers co-buying. That means if you can, instead of going to renting it, if you have 5%, they will give 15%. So you avoid high ratio mortgage with CMHC, and they become equity partner.
Oh.
And you don't have to pay interest for as long as you own the house.
Wow.
And when you sell the house, they will take the principal back, and whatever share of the contribution when you bought the property, they will take it out as an incentive for them when you sell it. So after 10 years, you will build equity and appreciation. So there are programs where CMHC will be kind of out for that program, but there are things happening because encouraging first-time home buyer, because cost of the housing, based on my previous report on Awaz TV, we have a Realty Coffee Talk, price of the housing doubles in 10 years. Or this time is gone even beyond that. I have shared statistic every episode. So that means if you don't work on acquiring a property now, you will have more difficulty. Cost of this pandemic, cost of pricing, material, construction, labor has gone up. So there was in 2022, there was a acceleration of price almost 80-20% in 1 year. Even though there was some decline happened in 23 and obviously 24, but the prices are almost there. It's just the cost of purchase, material, labor has gone up. So you really cannot adjust those prices much, because if you come to us to build a house, we'll tell you how much it's going to cost you. So it makes it very difficult, and lots of people are moving. Now, one other question I have for you is that before we talk about the future entrepreneurial funds, is federal government assisting the Ontario government or the province government creating a mass transit system so people can move away from the big cities so they can buy land and they can transport? Traffic jam on the road, highway is not the way to do it. And is there any plan in terms of transportation, mass fast trains across Ontario, for example, from Windsor to London to Toronto? That kind of infrastructure project financing, is anything coming into your portfolio?
Well, not mine specifically, but with Minister Sean Fraser, not only are we investing in homes, but he also has investments in infrastructure. Now, with the infrastructure, it also depends on the city and who's creating the projects, but we do have money set aside to ensure that we're investing also in the type of infrastructure needed for our cities to grow. So Minister Sean Fraser does have the infrastructure fund dollars set aside for that. But again, it's going to be based on the projects that are put forward, like through the call for proposals that we need to review to see where's the greatest need and what type of projects we can approve in future. But we're building more homes. We're making sure that we're, putting money towards the infrastructure, whether that is roads or investments in high traffic areas or what have you. But we're going to continue to make the types of investments in a very robust manner to help build more homes here in Canada.
All right. So we have another one topic that we wanted to talk about was our government's investment in the future entrepreneur.
Yes.
What is that? Can you tell us something about it?
For sure. I touched on it earlier, but I think investments in programs like Futurepreneur Canada, they are an incredible organization here in Canada, nationally, that support young entrepreneurs aged 18 to 39. So if you're listening or watching and you're aged 18 to 39 and you're starting off your business for the first time, you need funding, you need support, you need mentorship. We've invested through Futurepreneur Canada. You give them a call. They have advisors who are there to help you, give you some advice. And there's some incredible success stories out there, who have been able to benefit from Futurepreneur Canada. Again, we're leveling the playing field for entrepreneurs. We're making life more affordable. I touched on some of the measures that we're helping making. We've also reduced taxes from 11% to 9%. This has saved small businesses $6.2 billion every single year in annual taxes because we were able to reduce the taxes on small businesses.
Well, thank you very much, Minister Small Business, my friend and member of parliament. She is my MP, my voice in the House of Commons because I live in her riding. And it's good to know that there are some initiatives that you have taken since you got the portfolio and you are putting energy behind it. I know you've been very energetic, and since I know you, you've been very kind and community person. I really appreciate every time that you call us and inquire how everything is going in the family. And this is a power of connectivity that you have. And I'm very delighted that you came over and explained. Would you want to give any contact information to the viewers who will watch this program to contact for guidance or for connecting your office or any number that they can ask questions for small business? So encourage them.
Of course. So my office is, as you know, right in the heart of Mississauga Streetsville on 8th Maiden Lane. You can definitely visit the office. You can give us a call at 905-812-1811, or you can find me on any and every social media platform that's out there, Richie Valdez. And if you go to the link of any of my bios on any social media platform, you will find all the easy step-by-step links that will go to all the things that I've just referenced today, whether that's supports for women entrepreneurs, Futurepreneur, our most recent announcement. If you follow me on social media, I'm pretty much everywhere. You'll always get the most up-to-date information.
Wonderful. And I can tell you that she's so passionate, and since I met her, and she was an entrepreneur with a small growing family. And I can tell you what all the challenges a young family has, and she has the responsibility to look after us in the House of Commons and put some effort. There's a lot of sacrifices, family sacrifices, because sometimes you take the kids with you there, or they stay here with.
They're in school, so I can't take them with me.
I know you're a very young family,
yeah.
And it's very challenging. No, it's great to have you on board, and today I'm glad that our viewers will be watching. We're going to post this on my realtycoffeetalk.com and also my YouTube channel, Realty Coffee Talk. You can watch this program. If you have any questions, you can call MP Richie Valdez. She's a Minister of Small Businesses. Or if you need any help, call me and I can help you to how to reach out to her and write an email. It's very easy. She's very approachable. She's a very caring and humble personality. I'm very impressed with her because not only she's my MP and my friend, she is a genuinely very humble person and a caring person. And we're going to have quite a few things together to engage our local community, to talk about this issue and see how we can help other people. So I'd like to really take this opportunity on behalf of Realty Coffee Talk and Awaz Ent for coming on board and speaking to our audience. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Tahir. And shout out to Awaz TV. I've been on Awaz television many times. A shout out to the team behind the scenes who work very, very hard for everything. And thank you for having me on your Realty Coffee Talk.
Thank you very much. We're going to take a short break and we'll come back. Thank you. Bye for now.
अगर आपको दुबई या मिडिल ईस्ट नुमा ज़ेवरात की तलाश है, तो आपको दूर जाने की बिल्कुल जरूरत नहीं। आज ही हमारे मिसिसागा रिजवे स्टोर तशरीफ लाइए। अल करम ज्वेलर्स। हमारे पास सोने के बेहतरीन कंगन, कड़े, झुमके, हार और सोने के सेट्स भी दस्तयाब हैं। शादी हो या मेहंदी या कोई भी फंक्शन, आपकी पसंद के तमाम ज़ेवरात आपको हमारे स्टोर में मौजूद मिलेंगे। आज ही हमारे स्टोर पर तशरीफ लाइए। अल करम ज्वेलर्स, 3465 प्लैटिनम ड्राइव, यूनिट 99, मिसिसागा। या फिर कॉल करें 905-828-0009। अल करम ज्वेलर्स, फरमाइश आपकी, गारंटी हमारी।
Thinking of buying or selling real estate? Call us today. We are one-stop solution provider for your real estate needs. Our commission plans to meet your budget. Buy, sell, or build. We can help. Think of us today. Call us at 905-785-9923. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Thank you.
Chai Social, the best kadak chai in town.
Aromatic, delicious, and
Zabardast, bahut aala chai, aala churro chai. Chai.
it's creamy.
Your flavor भी बहुत अच्छा था, consistency भी अच्छी थी और thick कोई कड़क नहीं थी. Thank you.
Pizzas and double that.
I come here. My husband comes here every day.
Very refreshing. Allah.
चाय आपकी बहुत जबरदस्त, बिल्कुल घर वाली चाय, कड़क चाय का मजा लेता हूँ, घर वाली चाय.
हमारा सीजन ऑफर था 2024 का for the CIPS of Canada. Chai Social sponsored. We want to thank the team of Chai Social. Absolutely great experience, great kadak chai.
Best kadak chai in town.
Absolutely.
Is Chai Social.
100%. Everybody loved it. We appreciate your support and hopefully we can count on you in the future.
डिक्सी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और अप्लायंसेज, जहां आपकी तमाम इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और अप्लायंसेज की जरूरियात पूरी होंगी। हमारे पास आपको हर टॉप ब्रांड मौजूद मिलेगा, चाहे वो वर्लपूल हो या एलजी, सैमसंग हो या जनरल इलेक्ट्रिक्स। हम इन सब के ऑथराइज्ड डीलर हैं। आइए और हमसे 5 स्टार खिदमत का लुत्फ उठाइए। हम आपको तमाम अप्लायंसेज सबसे बेहतर और सस्ते दामों पर फराहम करेंगे, ये हमारी गारंटी है। विजिट आवर वेबसाइट www.dixieelectronics.ca या फिर हमें कॉल कीजिए 905-625-5900. At Dixie Electronics and Appliances, we sell quality and deliver confidence.
HK Movers, home, offices, apartments and delivery, big or small, we move it all.
HK Movers.
Local and long distance,
We also ship cars.
Tailor transport and moving services.
For service with a smile, give us a call.
Call Mr. Harminder 416-524-6704.
416-524-6704 पे.
Visit 140 Advanced Boulevard, Unit number 10, Brampton.
Long distance moving specialist.
HK Movers. HK Movers.
अगर आपको दुबई या मिडल ईस्ट नुमा जेवरात की तलाश है, तो आपको दूर जाने की बिल्कुल जरूरत नहीं। आज ही हमारे मिसिसागा रिचवे स्टोर तशरीफ लाइए। अल करम ज्वेलर्स। हमारे पास सोने के बेहतरीन कंगन, कड़े, झुमके, हार और सोने के सेट्स भी दस्तयाब हैं। शादी हो या मेहंदी या कोई भी फंक्शन, आपकी पसंद के तमाम जेवरात आपको हमारे स्टोर में मौजूद मिलेंगे। आज ही हमारे स्टोर पर तशरीफ लाइए। अल करम ज्वेलर्स, 3465 प्लैटिनम ड्राइव, यूनिट 99, मिसिसागा, या फिर कॉल करें 905-828-0009। अल करम ज्वेलर्स, फरमाइश आपकी, गारंटी हमारी।
Thinking of buying or selling real estate? Call us today. We are one-stop solution provider for your real estate needs. Our commission plans to meet your budget. Buy, sell, or build. We can help. Think of us today. Call us at 905-785-9923. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Thank you.
Chai Social, the best kadak chai in town.
Aromatic, delicious, and
Zabardast, bahut aala chai, aala churro chai. Chai.
it's creamy.
Your flavor भी बहुत अच्छा था, consistency भी अच्छी थी और thick कोई कड़क नहीं थी. Thank you.
Pizzas and double that.
I come here. My husband comes here every day.
Oh, thank you. Very refreshing.
चाय आपकी बहुत जबरदस्त, बिल्कुल घर वाली चाय, कड़क चाय का मजा लेता हूँ, घर वाली चाय.
हमारा सीजन ओपनर था 2024 का for देसी बाइकर्स ऑफ कैनेडा. चाय सोशल स्पॉन्सर. We want to thank the team of Chai Social. Absolutely great experience, great kadak chai.
Best kadak chai in town.
Absolutely.
Is Chai Social.
100%. Everybody loved it. We appreciate your support and hopefully we can count on you in the future.
डिक्सी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और अप्लायंसेस, जहां आपकी तमाम इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और अप्लायंसेस की जरूरियात पूरी होंगी. हमारे पास आपको हर टॉप ब्रांड मौजूद मिलेगा, चाहे वो वर्लपूल हो या एलजी, सैमसंग हो या जनरल इलेक्ट्रिक्स. हम इन सब के ऑथराइज्ड डीलर हैं. आइए और हमसे 5 स्टार खिदमत का लुत्फ उठाइए. हम आपको तमाम अप्लायंसेस सबसे बेहतर और सस्ते दामों पर फराहम करेंगे. ये हमारी गारंटी है. विजिट आवर वेबसाइट www.dixieelectronics.ca या फिर हमें कॉल कीजिए 905-625-5900. At Dixie Electronics and Appliances, we sell quality and deliver confidence.
HK Movers, home, offices, apartments and delivery, big or small, we move it all.
HK Movers.
Local and long distance,
We also ship cars.
Tailor transport and moving services.
For service with a smile, give us a call.
Call Mr. Harminder 416-524-6704.
416-524-6704 पे.
Visit 140 Advance Boulevard, Unit number 10, Brampton.
Long distance moving specialist.
HK Movers. HK Movers.
अगर आपको दुबई या मिडल ईस्ट नुमा जेवरात की तलाश है, तो आपको दूर जाने की बिल्कुल जरूरत नहीं. आज ही हमारे मिसिसागा रिचवे स्टोर तशरीफ लाइए. अल करम ज्वेलर्स. हमारे पास सोने के बेहतरीन कंगन, कड़े, झुमके, हार और सोने के सेट्स भी दस्तयाब हैं. शादी हो या मेहंदी या कोई भी फंक्शन, आपकी पसंद के तमाम जेवरात आपको हमारे स्टोर में मौजूद मिलेंगे. आज ही हमारे स्टोर पर तशरीफ लाइए. अल करम ज्वेलर्स, 3465 प्लैटिनम ड्राइव, यूनिट 99, मिसिसागा. या फिर कॉल करें 905-828-0009. अल करम ज्वेलर्स. फरमाइश आपकी, गारंटी हमारी.
Thinking of buying or selling real estate? Call us today. We are one-stop solution provider for your real estate needs. Our commission plans to meet your budget. Buy, sell, or build. We can help. Think of us today. Call us at 905-785-9923. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Thank you.
Chai Social, the best kadak chai in town.
Aromatic, delicious, and
जबरदस्त और आला चाय, आला चूरो चाय.
it's creamy.
फ्लेवर भी बहुत अच्छा था, कंसिस्टेंसी भी अच्छी थी और थिक. कोई कड़क चाय थी. Thank you.
Pieces and double that.
I come here. My husband comes here every day.
Oh, thank you. Very refreshing.
चाय आपकी बहुत जबरदस्त, बिल्कुल घर वाली चाय, कड़क चाय का मजा लेता हूँ, घर वाली चाय.
हमारा सीजन ओपनर था 2024 का for देसी बाइकर्स ऑफ कैनेडा. Chai Social sponsor. We want to thank the team of Chai Social. Absolutely great experience, great kadak chai.
Best kadak chai in town.
Absolutely.
Is Chai Social.
100%. Everybody loved it. We appreciate your support and hopefully we can count on you in the future.
डिक्सी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और अप्लायंसेस, जहां आपकी तमाम इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और अप्लायंसेस की जरूरियात पूरी होंगी। हमारे पास आपको हर टॉप ब्रांड मौजूद मिलेगा, चाहे वो वर्लपूल हो या एलजी, सैमसंग हो या जनरल इलेक्ट्रिक्स। हम इन सब के ऑथराइज्ड डीलर हैं। आइए और हमसे 5 स्टार खिदमत का लुत्फ उठाइए। हम आपको तमाम अप्लायंसेस सबसे बेहतर और सस्ते दामों पर फराहम करेंगे, ये हमारी गारंटी है। विजिट आवर वेबसाइट www.dixieelectronics.ca या फिर हमें कॉल कीजिए 905-625। डिक्सी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और अप्लायंसेस, जहां आपकी तमाम इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और अप्लायंसेस की जरूरियात पूरी होंगी। हमारे पास आपको हर टॉप ब्रांड मौजूद मिलेगा, चाहे वो वर्लपूल हो या एलजी, सैमसंग हो या जनरल इलेक्ट्रिक्स। हम इन सब के ऑथराइज्ड डीलर हैं। आइए और हमसे 5 स्टार खिदमत का लुत्फ उठाइए। हम आपको तमाम अप्लायंसेस सबसे बेहतर और सस्ते दामों पर फराहम करेंगे, ये हमारी गारंटी है। विजिट आवर वेबसाइट www.dixieelectronics.ca या फिर हमें कॉल कीजिए 905-625-5900. At Dixie Electronics and Appliances, we sell quality and deliver confidence. डिक्सी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और अप्लायंसेस, जहां आपकी तमाम इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और अप्लायंसेस की जरूरियात पूरी होंगी। हमारे पास आपको हर टॉप ब्रांड मौजूद मिलेगा, चाहे वो वर्लपूल हो या एलजी, सैमसंग हो या जनरल इलेक्ट्रिक्स। हम इन सब के ऑथराइज्ड डीलर हैं। आइए और हमसे 5 स्टार खिदमत का लुत्फ उठाइए। हम आपको तमाम अप्लायंसेस सबसे बेहतर और सस्ते दामों पर फराहम करेंगे, ये हमारी गारंटी है। विजिट आवर वेबसाइट www.dixieelectronics.ca या फिर हमें कॉल कीजिए 905-625-5900. At Dixie Electronics and Appliances, we sell quality and deliver confidence.
Good evening and welcome to Realty Coffee Talk on Awaz Entertainment. After the short break, we are very delighted that our Federal Minister, Honorable MP Richie Valdez, came and spoke about small business and housing initiative by the federal government. So I just want to say thank you for coming and taking the time to be on our show. And we continue to invite many ministers and federal and provincial government and municipality people if they want to come and join us and educate our consumer what's going on and what's happening. Affordability of housing is very, very big issue in real estate. I am a fellow of Rules Issue of Canada, broker of record for City Pro Realty, and also I'm a licensed builder. I'm licensed with HCRA as a builder and vendor. So I understand the complexity involved with building homes, getting them concept, site plan approvals, and getting building permit. There's so much development fees, and there's so many red tapes, and there's so much process. So I'm glad the federal government is putting some initiative to expedite the approval process. And I think it's very important also when approval are issued, the builders should not wait, and they will build this complex. Most cases, all development are going now vertical. In Mississauga, in my neighborhood, in Curtis Mills, there is a project coming up for a public meeting. Is a high rise in a very prestigious area. So the focus is to create density in the city, and this is why the municipalities and also Ontario government legislative changes has brought opportunity for the developer who owns land, and they can redevelop them in a high-rise building because they're vertical, also transportation cost, and which light railway. We have projects in Mississauga. These are the few things happening in various parts of the city. And as I have pointed out to the minister also, that there should be some infrastructure project, fast train. That's the way to go forward, because you see that no matter how many lane you build on Highway 401, it's always congested. It takes hours to get out from the city or go into the city. So fast train from Toronto all the way to Windsor will be fantastic, and it will give opportunity for transportation, for services, for employment, and lots of small city will grow. And this has been in my mind. I've been asking all the time that we need to spend money on infrastructure project, and there will be return on investment. And I hope that the government will think about infrastructure project with fast transportation. Let's give about some update on October. pricing with a short break. We have now Toronto Regional Real Estate Board send out a market watch every month at the end of each month. So in 416, the sale were an average price of a detached home was 1.778 million in 416 and 1,347,000 in 905 area. Semi-detached 1.3 million in 416 and 952,000 in 905 area. 905 area is pretty big. You know that. Mississauga, Oakville, Milton, and other cities that had 905. But be specific. This is a general based on all transactions through Toronto Regional Real Estate Board MLS system. So therefore, you need to speak to me or the realtor that is engaged with you, or you want to find out from someone else to give you specific pricing for your area. Now, townhouse is 1,032,000 in 416 and 905 is 892,000 approximate. Condo is 721,000 in October for $366 and also 637,000 332 in 905 area. These are rounded figure, and sales we have a total of 3,139 sold in October, houses detached, 612 semi sold, 1,123 sold townhomes, and 1,722 condos sold through MLS system in October 2022. Now we're going to compare this with the 23 October and 22. Now there is a sale was up for detached home 46.6%, and at semi-detached increase 44% sale, 56% townhome sale as compared to October last year, and 33.4% sale increase as compared to 23 to 24. Now, average price year to date, year over year change, the positive was 416, 4.4% increase last October to this October for detached home. 905 was a minus 0.1%. So overall 1.2% increase of detached home. Now, Sami, there was 3.3% increase as compared to October 23 in Samis in 416, but it was a minus 0.4 in 905 area. Overall, 0.7% increase. And same with townhomes, it was 1.3% increase in average price in 416 and minus 1.4% in 905 area. Overall, minus 1.1%. So as compared to October pricing. So condo apartment, minus 1% as in condos, average price decrease, and 416, 905 was minus 4.3. So average was minus 2%. So if you look at this, with 23, we sold 4,611 houses. And in 2024, we sold 6,658. They were registered with the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board. There's a 44.4% increase. A new listing has declined. The increase actually, we have 14,723 and we have 15,328, about 4.3% increase. But active listing has increased 25.3% as compared to October to this October. We have a 19,536 in 23 and 24,481 in 24. And average price overall increased 1.1%. It was 1,123,390 in 23 and is 1,135,215. This is the price, is the average price increase. So you can see that. I'm going to look at the details here. that our average price now, last year we sold 65,877 homes, and average price was 1,126,266. In 2024, we have sold so far 58,435, and our average price is 1,121,871. So we are reaching toward the equal average price in 2024, even though we have so many setbacks up and down there. So we are getting there. So if you are watching our program, this is a general market watch issued by Toronto Regional Real Estate Board that I'm sharing with you. But if you want to know exact value of your property and you want to sell it, remember we have a law now, TRESA, effective December 1st, 23. We cannot give you opinion. We cannot give you advice. We cannot show you a property. We cannot provide you a service unless you engage with us as a brokerage representation or designated brokerage representation. That means you hire a person in a brokerage and who can help you to buy and sell a property. So you're watching Realty Coffee Talk on Awaz Entertainment. You can go to realtycoffeetalk.com and watch all previous episodes. You can go to YouTube, also YouTube at the rate of Realty Coffee Talk. I upload those programs. You can go to Awaz Entertainment YouTube channel, watch these programs recorded live. And we are there. We come to you every Thursday at 7 p.m. So if you have any question, please feel free to call and ask questions. We are there to help you. I hope this was education for you. Please visit realtycoffeetalk.com or my YouTube channel and provide your feedback. It encourages us to improve our program and provide you information you need. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you all. May God bless Canada. Bye for now. See you next Thursday at 7 p.m. Bye for now.